guys, welcome to Weekend Recap. Listen, it is Monday, August 8th actually. Usually I start Weekend Recap on a Sunday, so this is a little bit weird and out the norm. But yesterday was the 7th Sunday. So if you want to go see Church Day and all that stuff and what happened yesterday for First Sunday, link is in the description box below. So before y'all come for me, the reason why I left out Sunday yesterday is because it was long. Okay, it was a good long though, because when I do Weekend Recap, like I record a day of Weekend Recap and then I edit it, record a day and edit it, and then I edit it all together, and that's what you guys get to see. So when I did the video for Sunday, it came out to be like 16 minutes and 38 seconds. So if you want to go see everything that happened with Church Day yesterday and the Stellar Awards and all that stuff, like I told you guys I would be putting in, it's in the link below. And also the Stellars last night, they came on TV. My God, y'all, if y'all want to see my reaction from the Stellar Awards last night, it is in Weekend Recap below for you guys. But yeah, Stellars was popping. Like, just go see last week's vlog. You'll have Sunday, and then you can come back here and watch Monday and the rest of the week and part 2 and all that stuff. But yeah, this Weekend Recap is solely dedicated to my first week of my sophomore year. I am looking forward to it. School starts on Wednesday. 2 more days of summer break. Oh my goodness, time flies when your life is falling apart. If you guys have been watching Weekend Recap all summer, then you know that my summer has literally been in shambles. And yeah, so that's why I said what I said about time flies when your life is falling apart. But I feel like I'm getting it back together. Yesterday, Sunday, was the happiest I've ever been. So far, I'm doing pretty good. Like, these past weeks, I feel myself like coming back to normal, coming back to where I need to be emotionally and mentally. So we're doing good. We're doing all right. Happy Tuesday. Man, let me tell y'all something. FLT / or AKA Fortune's Live Talent was amazing last night. If you do not watch Fortune's Live Talent and you love good talent, you know, you love good voices, if you love gospel music, you know, church music and, you know, church comedy and all that stuff, Fortune's Live Talent is for you, for all my church kids. But let me just tell y'all, oh my word, FLT was amazing last night. And it was basically Uncle James and Uncle Ike did a recap of these Stellars, and we watched Uncle James' performance again together as a FLT family. But to get to just relive that moment again together and just dissect the whole performance and everything and just talk about our favorite parts, it was just, oh my goodness, it was so much fun. I will say that this year's Stellars, unmatched. Like, this one was lit. And Uncle Ike even got the haters together, because he said, you know, many people were watching the Stellars in expectation of a worship experience. But in reality, even though it is a gospel music award show, at an award show, you're coming for entertainment. And he said, if the Stellars were not anointed enough for you, then maybe you should have went to church this morning. I said, preach, Uncle Ike. So yeah, he gathered them haters together. He was not finna have it. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed last night so much. The way that Fortune's Live Talent took a major turn yesterday, like, FLT is different every single week. Like, it's never the same. Even though like some of the same people come back on to sing or whatever, you know, but it's always different every time. Like, they always mix it up, and I absolutely love it. So last night's episode was super, just, oh my goodness, it was wild. So there was a young lady named Danielle, and she was talking about her testimony and her story with cancer. And so she had left after singing and telling her story, and the way that the worship just swept through FLT in that moment, oh my goodness. And then Pastor Mike Jr. came on FLT right after that with a word about Danielle's story. Oh my goodness, it was about position and posture. Whoo, that thing got wild. I had to screen record it and save it because, oh my word, the whole live shifted when Pastor Mike got there. So at this point, just go watch season 3, episode 10 of Fortune's Live Talent. It was absolutely crazy. And as a result, Pastor Mike was a co-host for the rest of the show. And honestly, after tonight, like seeing Uncle James, Uncle Ike, and then Pastor Mike Jr., like seeing them all together, like do the show together, I'm like, Pastor Mike should be another co-host. Then we have 3 co-hosts for Fortune's Live Talent. So I'm hoping they do it again. If they don't do it again next week, like sometime soon, because that was a powerhouse episode. Listen, y'all, FLT, good stuff. Get there on Monday nights, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch it on James Fortune's YouTube, Isaac Curry's YouTube, or Fortune's Live Talent YouTube. Pick one. So that was last night, but tomorrow is the first day of my sophomore year, and honestly, I am excited. Like, number one, to see my people, making jokes, getting on each other's nerves in person, because texting shade and in-person shade hits different, and just laughing together and just going through a whole nother year of academic stress together. So I recapped my entire summer break in Tuesday Talk today, in today's episode. So if you want to go see that, link is below. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. Thank y'all for just coming along this summer with me. There were some extreme highs, some amazing, great moments. And there were also some very deep and heavy lows, and I did not know that this summer was going to turn the way it did for me personally. But through everything, y'all just rode the waves with me. And yeah, I am so grateful for y'all. Like, I can't really explain it. So with that being said, I guess it's time to turn on my 6:45 a.m. alarm again. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Baby, listen, first day of sophomore year, let's get it.
Okay, getting through the day, it's going good. Going to 4th period.
Lunch was amazing.
5th period, let's go.
6th period, baby, let's go. We almost done.
Guess what, y'all? We are done with the first day of school.
And today was pretty decent, but boring at the same time, just with all the rules and stuff. And I'm gonna just say this too. Okay, guys, so I just thought about something, and I'm not bragging. Kind of am, kind of not. 95% not bragging, 5% I am. But today I realized how good of a friend I am. I really realized how good of a friend I am. And that, I think I discovered the reason why my people love me so much. Because they just adore the way that I care for them, the way that I, protect them and love them and support them and encourage them. And, with me having both parents married, of course, married, and, having both parents in the home and having a very stable childhood, and growing up in church, a lot of kids my age now didn't have that. So because of my maturity and because of where I am in life, it causes them to gravitate to me because they need someone like that who has that stamina to get through things or to ask certain questions and things like that. But yeah, there are certain moments where my life is in shambles, and I just wonder sometimes, okay, am I a good friend? Am I a good sister? And I think that comes out of sometimes what I experience and what I go through, because there's certain things that I have went through that I just never ever want my people to go through, like ever, never. And so I think that's where I pour my heart out. That's the reason why I pour my heart out a lot, because I strive to see the best in people. I strive to encourage people, and a lot of times my friends will say negative things, and I try to turn it to something positive, so that they won't be in that mental headspace of where they can't or where they give up, because, this academic school board system, it's, yeah, it's, the emojis above will explain how the school system is. And so, with pushback and with a lot of disagreement and a lot of hate and a lot of just different things, I try to make sure that I encourage people to do their best and to push forward, even though it's very difficult. Sometimes I love and protect out of experiences, and that I face, and just sometimes it's just out of me being a good person that I am, being the good, loving, caring person that I am. And it's just great. It's special to be trusted, like that, and to have the friends of my dreams. And I am just, oh my goodness, like I just thought about that and I was like, OMG. So with that being said, be a good friend, be a good friend to your people, be someone that people can trust this year, and of course, have your boundaries and all of that stuff. So of course you're not draining yourself, from giving too much and giving too much to the wrong people too. But be a good friend, know what friendships are genuine, know the people you can kick it with, know the people you can't kick it with, and just set that balance, and just make it lit. In this time and in this space, us teenagers, we are going through so much, and all we want is just a feeling of security. We want to feel loved, we want to feel important, we want to feel special, and to just get to be that leader of the pack, and that I get to be trusted with that role in like my friends' lives. It's a different kind of special, so yeah, that's it. Hey y'all, so it is the second day of school, different day, but the same stuff, rules and all that, and paperwork and all that nice, lovely stuff that they've been handing out to us literally all day. So I wanted to share something with y'all. Yesterday after I vlogged, last night I got on a call with one of my best friends slash sisters. Our friendship is literally perfection, and our conversation that we had last night was so therapeutic. We were literally on the phone for an hour and 30 minutes, and I loved every minute of it. There's a situation that happened to me that we were talking about, and if y'all can remember in a weekend recap vlog, like back in April, when I was still in my freshman year, I was talking about a incident that had happened with a friend. Sorry, there's gnats out here. It just rained. Basically, I was betrayed, lied to, and just mistreated, by someone that I've known for a decade, someone that I've called my friend. So last night I was bringing that up to my sister, and we were just talking about, navigating the hardship of accepting what had happened, but also like how to navigate and move after that person doesn't acknowledge what they've done, that sort of thing. Majority of the time, my siblings, they tell me their struggles and stuff, and, they want me to help them through that. And, I do, because I understand what it feels like to be in shambles, but it also feels good to be the one to sit back and be heard and understood. And, I couldn't have asked for better friends to do that for me. I felt like the little sister last night, even though I'm older, not just talking about it, but being able to talk about like moving forward from it, like having a mature conversation with someone who is on your level about real life things is just, like I live for that. in this season of our lives, us teenagers, we are very connected to the people that we have in our lives because we want to have a sense of relatedness. That's a security for us, and not that we need to be validated about every single thing that goes on in our lives because, we know who we are individually. But, when it comes to when we're with certain people, it hits different when it comes from them or when certain things they say, it comes from them. God literally gave me the friends of my dreams, and I am just so, so grateful.
Hey y'all, it's Friday. It is 6 period right now. I don't care how good I smile today. Listen, I feel terrible physically. Like I am drained. But it's almost the weekend, so we almost done.
I have some stuff to do over the weekend, child. I might just do it tomorrow because this 8-hour day that I just had at school, and then now being after school and trying to come home and do that work, I'm like, couldn't be me today. So yeah, I might just chill out tonight and get myself back together. All right, well, hey y'all. So I am doing a whole lot better since when y'all saw me on like Friday. Yeah, I was super tired. That first 3 days of school really just wiped me out. And now I've gotten some rest. I slept in yesterday. I slept in a little bit today and then woke up, of course, for House of Hope Atlanta. Let's talk about that. Let me just say that praise and worship was everything that I needed today. Like, oh my goodness, just this busy week, starting school and everything and just getting back into the swing of things, and like then just having this Sunday as a refresher. It was absolutely perfect. So for praise and worship, the first song was I Will Bless the Lord by Byron Cage. Greg Kirkland led that one. That is my song, y'all. Okay, we wore that song out when I was growing up. Okay, like that was amazing. They did that. And the ending was really good because I thought that they were gonna end it like the original version of the song at first, and then they came back in with it. I said, y'all better go ahead.
Bless the Lord. Lift your hands and say, bless the Lord. Bless the Lord at all times. Come on, say, I will bless the Lord. Everybody say, bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. Say, I will bless the Lord. 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 So many, so many, so many, so many in the house. Let me hear you say, I will bless the Lord. Make some noise right there. Come on, say, I will bless the Lord. Come on, come on, come on. Say, I will bless the Lord.
Worship was You Waited by Travis Green, and my favorite, of course, sang that one, Lord Jesus. I just knew she was about to wreck me. Every time I try to put words together about the way she just sings and ministers to me, it doesn't matter what it is. She can sing anything and it just blesses me. It's something you can't explain, but you have to experience it. And yeah, I cried. Y'all go watch this.
You waited for me, just for me. Oh, Lord, you waited for me, just for me. Where would I be if you left me? God say,
after that, Pastor Smith started singing "If It Had Not Been for the Lord on My Side." Took me to church, man.
My, come on. Then for the Lord. Tell me where would I be? My, where would I be?
Today's sermon, oh my word. Y'all, that was good.
And the word is, don't you allow what you're facing to make you lose focus on everything that God has. I know we're in some unprecedented times. I know we're in troubled times and everything seems crazy and topsy-turvy in this world, politically and just from a meteorological perspective, financially, everything is high. Costs are up. Disease and pestilence are in the land. And if you're not careful, you can put your focus on those things and miss out on the glorious realities of what God has for you. But can I be honest with you? If you want to know WWJD, it's simple. All you got to do is READ. And when you're READ, you'll know what WWJD. Justification says, I have been saved. Sanctification says, I am being saved. Glorification says, I will be saved.
Let me tell y'all something. I have heard, or watched, I should say. I have watched many churches in Atlanta, and none can compare to House of Hope Atlanta. Like, it can't be done. So my church was good today. My uncle actually preached. My unbiological uncle preached today. He wrapped up his little series that he stopped at on the last Sunday of July, and my dad did first Sunday, and then my uncle picked back up on what he was talking about, and it was so good. So yeah, now it is chill time, relaxation time, feeling good. Got a little bit of stuff to do as far as homework for school and things like that, but I'll be able to knock that out after dinner and things like that, and we should be good. But anyways, thank y'all so much for coming along this week for the first week of school, sophomore season. Let's get it. I don't know if I'm going to do a weekend recap next week. I might just do one big recap for the end of August and put that out. So this might be the last weekend recap in a while. We'll see. But until then, I will see you guys on Tuesday for Tuesday Talk.